Hi everybody! Thursday evening and here I am, International Master Sopiko Guramishvili on Chess 24. Today, as you know, is Mrs. Day. So Miss Tactics, me, Sopiko, and Miss Strategy, Anna, have shows on every Thursday. I am playing Banter Blitz against you guys, and Anna has her middle game shows, which is an amazing thing, and you should not miss that for sure. Today, I'm going to have a 1 hour session, and right away after me, Anna will have her middle game show. So make sure that you're gonna be there for 2 hours and you're gonna play first with me and then study the middle games and strategy. So how does it work? You have to challenge me for 5-minute blitz games, and then I'm choosing the premium members to play against me. We're playing, I'm commenting at the same time. I am telling you my thoughts, and I'm commentating on the moves I make or you make. Let's get started. I already see that I have lots of challenges, so let's go and start the games. Get the fire on the board. I have lots of challenges, and the first challenge I'm gonna accept is going to be somebody called Olaf. Hi there. I am with black pieces, and I hope you see the board. I hope you hear me. I hope everything's fine. So d4, and I'm gonna play my favorite triangle Slav. Probably everybody knows that I'm already playing this triangle Slav already for I don't know how many times. I also have series about it. If you're interested, then you should definitely check my series on triangle Slav. I think it's quite sensible opening, and it depends actually on the taste, how you like the positions. Are you greedy enough to get the pawn, or is it something that you want to have initiative and play for initiative? I paused just because I am not really sure. Of course, white has compensation always in this type of positions, but I'm not really sure that this is the way to fight for the best, let's say, the best you might get from the opening. e5 here, it's quite a concession because I thought bishop g5 would make sense once I faced bishop g5, and then h6, bishop h4, g5, bishop g3. I took on c3, and then I took on e4, but that was a bit too much. So after bishop g5, I thought that h6 anyway makes sense, maybe knight d7, but anyhow, it is also possible to take on c3. Now I am playing against e5, and obviously after knight d5 my opponent wants to go knight e4, but I'm not sure that I am very afraid of it, because knight e4 I would go h6 just to secure the g5 square. It is very important, because once I drop back this bishop, then bishop g5 is quite annoying. And if we change the dark squared bishop, it means that this square on d6 would be very weak. This I don't really want to allow. This is one way to play against this opening, but right now I really think that I have a healthy extra pawn, and there is nothing white can do. I can play knight f4 right now and exchange, and I think I will do that because I really like it. Though knight f4 I I have to be a bit careful with bishop b5. AB, queen b5, but I have bishop c6, so that's no problem. And if AB, rook a8, and yeah, bishop a8. Knight f6 is also there, knight f4, knight f6, g takes f6 or bishop f6, and then bishop f4, bishop e7. Yeah, I think it's okay to play like this. The main point of this move is that I am threatening to take on e2 with check. Thus, there is no knight d6 ed or knight f6, bishop f6, ef. That's why I'm quite happy, but maybe it was not worth of playing like this, and I should have just castled or developed normally with knight d7. Why I played this was just because that I thought I would not have another chance to exchange these knights and then use the square, d5 square. Because once there are two knights, actually it's very, very famous that these knights somehow they kind of disturb each other. If my knight now gets to d5, this would be perfect because there is no another knight I have to worry about. That's why exchanges are quite good. Okay, rook c1 I can just castle for the moment. Then play something like knight c6, bishop d5 I can always go. Queen d4 could have been possible, but okay, here I'm not really sure if he wants to take on h6 or not. If I play, let's say, knight c6, which I will do, because I think this attack is not that dangerous. Just bishop h6, g takes h6, queen h6. I also have bishop g5 to start with. This is tiny bit. I can take here, queen e4, take on d4, not with the knight. Maybe this is the move that I don't take with the knight, but I take with the queen. Let's try. I shouldn't talk too much because I am not in favorite in time. Queen d4, the idea is that if, let's say, queen c6, then I would take on f4, and it is opposite colored bishops, but I have two extra pawns. This pawn is weak, and there are pieces on the board. And when there are pieces on the board, it is very important. There is one rule that opposite colored bishops, they are very dangerous if there are pieces on the board. Did I miss this or not? That's the question. Rook c6 is not, this is good that the rook c6 is not the, okay, maybe I can play queen e4, bishop e4, knight d4, bishop a8, knight e2 is my point. Still I can take on, no, maybe now I will go like this. Rook d7. Did I blunder something? I could also go rook e8, let's say, but yeah, I somehow disliked it. Maybe after rook d7 I might be in tiny, it might be a bit problem because I don't see how can I, ooh, what is this? No, this is bad move. I just take it and take on a1. Okay, this is completely winning for me. So I'm not, I can go like this. This is protected. Yeah, I think his only chance was to play rook d7, and it was quite a good chance actually. Because, well, it's just, I would just, okay, I can play like this. It's nice to exchange all the pieces. Once you have extra material, you should always aim for exchanging. I don't think he can manage any kind of fortress, just because the position is really very, very lost. b2, rook c1 is my next two moves, and here I'm just gonna be pawn up. Not pawn up actually, but I'm going to be rook up. Rook and pawn, not bad. All right. Let's see how can I give the checkmate, and if I can give the checkmate at all. I think I'm already the one who needs. Ooh, that's quite an adventure here. Okay, maybe I'll just play like this to have all the pieces on the board. Yeah. Okay. That was indeed a crazy game in the sense that he allowed me to have all pieces on the board. What I meant was that after, not here, let's say this one, knight d4, rook c7, it was very interesting to play, and bishop d8, maybe this was not what I should have done. If I don't want to lose material, I have to go like this, or I can give a check, sorry, king f1, I can take this one, but then I don't like bishop a8, which means that I have to take back and then I am exchange down. If I don't want to lose exchange, I have to get my rook here. Rook a6 doesn't work because there is a big threat on e2. Let's say king f1, and after king f1, I have to protect this pawn somehow. I can play a5. This is quite a tricky move because after rook a5 there is bishop d8. It's very nice that black cannot, actually white cannot take on a5. And if not a5, if not rook a5, then I can probably play something like knight b3, a4. It looks completely winning, and probably it was the way to continue. Bishop d8 was a bit too ambitious. I would consider rook d7. This one is hanging and this one is also hanging. And if I give a check and take this guy, then I don't know. I'm just exchange down. Of course I'm not losing. I shouldn't lose this one. I can play a5, b4, knight g6. I might even be playing for a win. But still, this was not what I had, what kind of advantage I had, and bishop d8 was a clear mistake from my side. Let's go to another game, and who's this Easy Rider? I'm gonna accept him, and I have now white pieces. I am actually facing Perk, and this one I don't really know how to continue, so I'm just gonna play random, though I don't think this is the right move. What I played, bishop e3, looks like I gave all tempos. And my plan now is to play knight e2 and long castle. I very much like actually to have opposite castling. I like it with black, I like it with white. I don't know, if I'm playing with white, I like white. If I'm playing with black, I like black. I think it's quite interesting because b4 he wants. I'll go h3 anyway. I don't know if I have time for such prophylactic moves. a4 is the threat, but I would go f4 first. And then I might think of a4 myself. But then this guy is hanging. Let's say knight g6. I think I'm in trouble. And I am in very big trouble probably. Because a4 is a very, very big problem for me, and also b4. Which means that after knight g6 I have to think of something smart. But this is not the way to continue. Okay, this is interesting, but still. What does black achieve? I'm not gonna take with a, of course. I can take on f6, b8, knight a2, rook a2, and unfortunately I cannot take on e7 because it's a big threat to mate, back rank mate. That's why I will take with c pawn. And if, let's say, here I would exchange everything, I would go a3, not to have any problems with b4. I would go b4 here and knight f3. Materially, position is equal and my opponent has two bishops. But I still like white tiny bit because of some obvious weaknesses. But if, of course, black manages to somehow get everything under control, then I probably would end up in a quite bad position. And now how am I going to use this? Somehow this knight on c3 is not doing anything. That's why I have to get something. First of all, I would go here because e4 is hanging. Then I would go rook c1. It is very common plan when it is opposite side castles to have king on the queen side like I castled short. This is interesting though. Okay, bishop d3 is there. Yeah, I think I'm worse. I'm quite worse in these positions. I have to go like this. Maybe bishop d3, king a2. The idea of b3 and king b2. Now bishop b4 is a big problem. I would go like this. Bishop b4, rook c6, take on e4. Ooh, I have very big problems. But maybe I can manage to somehow get out with a draw. Bishop d2, bishop d2, bishop e4, rook b6, bishop g2. There is a move, bishop h6. No, knight e4 right away. Yeah, of course, this is also very possible. And now what can I do? The question is, what can I do? Let's say I take rook b6, then bishop g2, rook b5, rook goes. This I dislike. Maybe I should just go like this. Threaten on e5. If f6 doesn't look that beautiful, but it's completely playable, of course. And black has perfect position, actually dream position. I don't even know what can I do. Let's say I would go here, then bishop goes. Maybe he will forget that this bishop is hanging, so I should not move. I should not move my king. But this position seems so bad. It looks really, really bad. I would go here, maybe here, no, here. Bishop c4, nope. Bishop e2. Okay, I would now exchange. I would exchange everything, and actually I'm pawn down with a bad position, no compensation. I don't know how I am going to survive this one. I thought about this, but I thought there should not be anything dramatic. It's rook d8 is possible. This is annoying. Or maybe not possible because of b3. But who needs rook d8 when there is bishop d6? Yeah, looks not so good. But maybe I can jump with the knight and... Ooh, this is bad. This is so ugly. This is really very, very ugly. Okay, here it looks... Ooh, I don't have time also. And I'm completely lost. My only hope is this pawn, which probably won't even queen, but I have to play. Oh, why did he give me this pawn? He is also a bit confused. Maybe, oh, I don't have time. That's annoying. That's quite annoying. Okay, I'm lost. I resign. And well done. Huge applause to my opponent. That was perfect game from his side. I got completely outplayed. And he took 29 points from my rating. I'm really not happy about that. But what can I say? I played so badly that this exchange was a very, very bad idea. Not here. First of all, f4. F takes e5 and AB was very interesting from his side. If I took once again, I disliked that there is this one, but maybe I had to play that because king b1 and am not I winning here? Am not I winning here completely? This is ridiculous. This guy is hanging, this guy is hanging, there is no queen a5. And what I was thinking, this is why I always tell you, and I never do in my practice, when you calculate, just take a time and calculate one more move. If I calculated one more move, I would see king b1. In the back of my mind, actually, I saw king b1, but I was like, nah, it won't work. And then I left the line, but I think this is completely winning. There is no bishop f6 because just I take it. This one doesn't work. And I don't see any other move. Let's say king, knight a2 and bishop f6. Probably this is the only move he can hope for. And I have here knight c3, rook a1, knight b1. Okay, it looks ugly, but I have an extra piece. And once I get my queen out, I can play king d2 and enjoy the extra piece. And if knight a2, rook a2, just king b1. Even this one won't help because this will be too much. At least I hope so. I hope that there is no... Okay, this one is enough, I think. How can I win here? b3 definitely doesn't work. King c1, back, like this and this. And this is for sure winning. Oh, sorry. This one won't help because of b4. Oh, pity. That's really very pity. Okay. Let's see. One more challenge. And I'm playing again with white pieces. Again, we'll go e4. And my opponent is Craig Evans. Hi there. Let's see what opening I'm going to face. That's bishop b5. It's a Spanish. Ooh, this I really don't know. So I'm gonna take. I always take the pawns, so just give it to me. There's no problem. I'll take it. What about queen e2? d5 and knight d4. He said hello. Hi there. Okay, obviously not d5. Queen e7 was played. Now I don't like that if I go with my knight, there is knight d4. I guess I have to take this guy and play something I'm not big fan of, but what to do? Probably this is all theory and he knows it. And I don't know. So I'm not happy that I don't know anything here. I have to go c3. c5, I was thinking about knight e6. If bishop f5, I'll just take and play d3. I can play d3 right away, actually. I don't know what is his idea. So I'm going to guess it or not? Doesn't seem that I'm going to guess anything here. Bishop d6. Okay, obviously I cannot castle short side. d3 is a move, of course. Knight a3 is another move. d3 I don't like, because e takes d3, queen e5, bishop e5. Let's say knight d2, there is c5. Knight e6, take. This one will be very, very strong after c5, c4. I would go for f3 is also interesting, because then I can actually take that pawn. But let's say f3, take on e5, take on e5, knight f3. And then, yeah, maybe it is interesting. Although knight f6 is another move. Black can make. No, he took. I would consider knight f6 more seriously, rather than taking right away. Just defend the pawn. I'm gonna defend it. I know there is no development. I know it looks quite dangerous. But what can I do? I like pawns. Bishop g3, king f1. Oh, no. Okay, I have to play like this. Take. Very common, typical idea. Now I can play g5 and f6. This is what I'm going to do. I have a pawn. I have a very strong pawn. So now I want to develop, and that's it. Then I'll be very happy. I'll go d4. I will go somewhere. Maybe bishop e3 can be an option as well. Let's say bishop e3. I know I'm doing a self pin, but rook e8, king f2, then knight d2, knight c4. This knight is quite perfect here. Generally it is a rule that knight is very, very good defender of the king. Oh wow, that was a bit unexpected. A knight f4 comes, right? This is annoying. King f2, maybe king d2 is better, but then bishop f4. Knight e5 is also possible. Maybe knight e5 is the move. Knight e5, bishop e5, de, rook e5, and king goes to f3. Bishop e4, king, I don't know, g4. No, king g4 not. King f2. Then knight f4. Knight h3 is the idea. Ooh, I have very little time, so I have to be very, very quick, actually. Okay, bishop e4. I'm quite bad with time management today. Like, really, really bad. I think bishop e4 has to be played. King f2, knight f4, knight d2, knight h3, king e3. Take. Oh no. Okay, I'm just gonna not give anything. Okay. That was not smart what I did, but anyway. I wanted to go knight c4. And knight c4. And the idea is knight h3, king g2 with knight a5, e5. Okay, I should be winning, but the problem is my time. Okay, like this. Ooh, this is not going to be easy. Oh. Uh-oh. This is not nice. Take everything. Oh my god. I'm so bad in the blitz. Oh, he resigned. Thank you. That was a gift. That was a real gift. I had 11 seconds, so I have no idea I would manage to win this game or not. But I think it was quite interesting, this sacrifice. Though, not here. Yeah, bishop e4. I thought it was smart to start with. King has to go to f2, otherwise there is bishop b1 with check, which I don't want to allow. And knight f4. Knight h3 is the idea, so I was going to play something like this, take, and if, let's say, bishop goes, I was going to play something like this. I think, oh sorry, I think this is quite winning for white. At least it looks like. Okay, materially the position is equal, of course, but I think that I still have some chances to get an h-file, and this pawn is quite dangerous. Though it was black's best try, probably. Thank you very much for the game. Let's see another challenge, and it's gonna be somebody called Auctioneer. That's a funny name. I'm again going to start with e4. And let's see what I'm going to face. Oh, is it going to be neither? Have no idea what's going to be. No. Okay, here I thought this line for white was very interesting. And knight f6, I don't know. I have to be honest, and I have to play by myself now. I'll go like this. I know there is a line e4, c5, knight f3, knight f3, knight f6, e5, knight d5, knight c5, and this probably now I get quite bad version of what I wanted. Let's say b6, c3 maybe, and d4. Or bishop g7 is of course a very solid option. Probably I have to take here. Knight e5, knight e5, bishop e5, d4, bishop goes, and bishop f3. Maybe I can play for tiny advantage, but maybe not. Okay. d6, I'll go to here. No, don't like here also don't like. Okay, this is probably better placed than b3. Not sure this is good for. Okay, let's castle. I don't know to go with c3 or d5. I like d5, so I would go with d5. Knight c7 and now c3. Just to close this bishop. And afterwards my plan can be rook e1, bishop g2. Yeah, I would go like this. Did I say bishop g2? I meant bishop g5. Sorry. Queen d7, queen d2. I'm not sure about queen d7. I always like to put h6 before it is possible to play bishop g5, queen d2 or bishop e3, queen d2. I don't like this battery on bishop e4. I also don't like it. Doesn't look that. If I take and play rook h4, I don't want to take because then black would have open file. Obviously bishop g5 is not good. This one is of course possible. Probably I have to take here. I don't have any other choice, and queen h6, queen g7 is there. Yeah, that was quite smart to defend like this. But what if I play g3, queen f3, queen h6, queen f6 back, queen h7, king f8, there is no mate. Okay, let's not blunder, and I again have to be very, very fast. Because I think I'm talking a lot. Actually, I'm talking really a lot. I'll get this one. Knight e6, I would go rook b4. This guy is hanging, and this one is hanging as well. But I have to be careful with the back rank. Let's say here I should take. I cannot take on b7 because of a5 maybe. And like this, I would go here. Here I would go here. I would take this guy and play b4 and take this one. Now bishop d5, f4. Ooh, a gift. That's a gift. Okay, I have to take here. I have to take this one. I have to take this one, take this one, take all pawns so that I don't miss anything. Ooh, okay, okay. I have to be quite quick right now. Ah, no. Today I am so slow. I'm very, very slow. So pity. Very pity. All the time I'm trying to cross 2700 on chess24. Though I am playing always, not only Banter Blitz, but I'm always playing it. And I was 2700, but then there is Banter Blitz and I drop all my rating. That's really, really cruel. Okay, now I'm going to choose somebody who has the highest rating, and it seems that Aura Chess is the highest rated who challenged me. I will still go with e4. Start with e4. And is it knight arf or not? No, dragon. It's dragon. Quite annoying opening. This is another line. I thought d5 was very topical. I don't exactly know what's going on here, and I don't even want to know, because I'm going to start the right away action. There was rook c3, annoying rook c3. It might be smart to take here first, play knight d5, but then queen d2, rook d2. No, it's not good. It's not good. If I take here, then there is... Okay, what about this move? Probably not good from my side. But what I want to do is just to have this file. Okay, like that. Now I am going to play bishop here. And the idea was that bishop f6 or knight d5 now can be a problem. Well, not really, because queen d2, knight e7, there is king f8, and I still have to take this queen, which is very annoying. Now it is really time to think. All right. Let's say I take bishop f6, knight d5, queen d2, knight f6, or maybe rook d2 just. This guy has to be, yeah, I like it. Let's go for it. First I have to take here. Then I go probably bishop f6. Yeah, then I go like this. But the problem is hg or not. I want g5 now and to take on e7. And hg, maybe I can or I should play actually b3. Because if I take here, knight e4 is there. Rook d4 can be played, but rook d4, bishop d4. I can take on e7, then king f8. Here I would just take here. h5, g5, h5. Rook d3. I don't know. It looks nice for me. This one should lose the pawn. g5. Bishop c3, just rook d3. Bishop e5, knight e7. It is not the end of the world for black, of course, but at least I have a pawn. Rook c8 I'm not afraid, because maybe h5, because c4 I can play always, but then there is b5. Let's go h5. take. Rook h8, I would just take here. And now this endgame is quite technical, actually. What can I do? That's a very good question. Let's say, where should I play? Let's say rook here, king g7. I would go, if I go b4, then rook c4 is annoying. I would go knight e7. Maybe, sorry, maybe knight e7 is not that great. So let's get back. Oh, what's that? And okay, rook h8. Now I would go c4, b6, just sorry, bring the king, but b6, now I have a chance to play something like knight e7, knight c6, not anymore though, but I'm sorry. Maybe I can play something like this with the idea of knight h6. My idea is not to take here, but play knight h6. Have to get back. Maybe like this. Ooh, this was bad. Was not good. Okay, have to go for some counterattack, otherwise I don't have any ideas. This already looks not nice for me. I'm not sure about bishop g3. I would play rook a3. It loses a tempo, and tempo is very, very precious in this moment. No. This doesn't look great for him. Okay, should I take it or not? No, what is this? Bishop f4. Oh my god. But okay, I have king c2, so I'm safe. Unbelievable. Rook a3. Okay. King g2, king d3. Okay, like this maybe. Ooh, check. Let's get this one. And again, I have to be very, very quick. Okay, I don't know where I'm going though. a5. Ooh. Just gave the pawn without. I hope I won't be mated. Really hope. Terrible day. Terrible day. Ooh. I don't know what I'm doing. But I have to. Oh! I want to make moves and I cannot make moves. Okay, at least this is a draw if I manage to. Although I beat yeah, lost on time. What can I say? Today is not my day. It's not my day. I don't have any explanation for my time management or any, I don't know. Ugh. Okay. Next one. Next one will be, who wants to play with me when I'm in very bad shape? I think everybody can get nice points from me. Let's play against Simba. Simba 7. I'm not gonna start with e4. Today is not my day. So I'm going to play very quiet, very, very quiet. King's Indian. And I'm going to be very fast. I'm not thinking, I'm not going to think. So be careful. Wasn't there knight g5? Annoying knight g5. I'll get this guy. I will go for an attack. Yeah, this is possible, but what about just knight f3? Do I have to be afraid? h3 is coming next move. I have to be very optimistic about my game. Otherwise, I'm very slow. I'm missing a lot of things. And I don't know what you can learn today from me. Don't be slow and don't miss the things. This you should learn. Actually, you should learn on my mistakes, and this is very good opportunity for you because I am in terrible shape. Let's go. Let's just bring all the pieces to the king's side. Take, take. Doesn't want to take. Okay. I'll go. I'm not looking anywhere. I'm not developing, and I'm playing very fast. This is my today's resolution. Okay. I probably have to look on the queen side. Just probably. But don't I win something here? I probably do. I'll grab this pawn. I really want to get this pawn. Okay. If I try to change it, then knight c4. Not a big deal. I would take, knight c4, take on h6. Okay, I'll take here. I'll go bishop c5. rook c6, I would go bishop f2 and hope for some miracle. Which miracle? I don't know. But good thing is that I have 3 minutes and my opponent doesn't have 3 minutes. That's a big achievement. Today is a really big achievement. What if I go queen b5, rook c2, I would just go queen e8, bishop f8 and rook d8. Looks good. Though rook c1, king h2, rook c2, okay, like this, rook d8, rook c1, let's go for it. Bishop g3 I have, or not? I thought I have bishop g3. Queen h6, probably only move. And black resigned. Thank you for the game. It was unbelievable that I won. Yeah, I don't know. I just went completely on the king side, and c4 was probably a mistake. I thought that something like this should have been black's idea, because it is very common when it is such positions. You play for the center and you play for this square. If I take on b4, then knight b4, I'm just losing this pawn. And if I don't take it and I don't do anything, then b takes c3 and d4 square is black's, and I don't really like my position. I don't know what I'm doing on the king side, and this bishop is quite bad. About this bishop and about strategic game and strategic plans, my colleague, my gorgeous and amazing Miss Strategy would explain you everything. She will start very soon. I'm wishing her good luck, and make sure you stay tuned and you join her show. All the best. I'll be back on Tuesday with tactics test, and I hope that I'm gonna train lots of tactics and I'm not gonna be that slow for next Thursday. Wish you an amazing evening and have fun. Bye bye.